Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty. Welcome to my channel. My name is Shayla and I make jewelry. So if you guys have not seen my first video, I will put the link in the description, all that good stuff for you guys. But I basically went over some boho chic style jewelry, and I mentioned that I would do a video explaining measurements and what kind of measurements you will need to know for average jewelry. Keep in mind, all of these measurements are average. When you're making jewelry for a specific person, I definitely suggest getting their measurements so you don't send them something for a giant and they are Jack throwing beans in a garden. So you want to make sure you're getting the right measurements for the right person, just to make sure you get it right. But for average measurements, in case you're just making jewelry and you're gonna just have it for display and sell it in a craft fair, for example, you don't exactly have the chance to sit there and measure someone and make them a bracelet in that short little exchange, right? So average sizes are pretty important to know. So let's jump right into it. Starting off with bracelets. Bracelets are an average size for women, 6.5 inches to 7.5 inches. Average. Some do go up to about 8 inches. Just how it is. We are people. We all have different sizes. My bracelets are on the 6 to 6.5 inch. Like, these are 7-inch bracelets. They don't sit too low to be like a iffy kind of measurement, but I definitely do prefer bracelets that sit, up here. I feel like that looks better, and I don't have to wear crew length shirts all the time. But average size is 7 inches, so I can't find bracelets that fit me, just like people who have 11. That's choker sizes. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm tired, okay? I'm tired. I seem to keep doing these recordings at like midnight. I don't know why, but it's where we are. So, bracelets, average 6.5 inches to 7.5, 8 inches. I kind of just put 8 in my mind. 8's an easier number to roll to. And for men's, they start at 9 to... No, they start at 7 and they go to 9. Again, I'm getting ahead of myself. Anklets. Those are also 8 to 9 inches. They're just bigger bracelets. I don't know what to tell you. I feel like I say this. I'm probably going to continue to say this. Anklets are bigger bracelets. That's all they are. You can use the same design, just add a few inches. Chokers are 16 inches normally. This is about, wanna say 15 inches, but I can't remember, so that's where we are with it. But with chokers, we are getting into a little bit of a fun area with necklaces. I will do a video on how to measure necklaces and bracelets and all this on a bead board. If you guys don't have a bead board, I definitely suggest getting a bead board. If you don't know what a bead board is, it's a board for putting beads on and arranging your designs and whatnot. I'll have a link down below of a list of like tools and supplies that I find necessary making jewelry. They're not really expensive. I got mine the dollar store. I think the max of my supplies cost me like maybe $30-$40. Not a big investment, but I did go a little over ham after a little bit, so I mean, it does go up. But for the basics, you only need about $30-$40 to start. Barely even that, honestly. You just need a pair of pliers. Anyways, back on topic. Necklaces. They are a little funky on measuring, just because you can kind of go anywhere from 16 inches all the way to like 30, 36, 35 inches. Like, you can go pretty long with these necklaces. Long necklaces have become a trend for a very long time. So I have some examples for you guys. So basically, this is what 16 inches looks like. I know that doesn't look like a lot because from the neck or your chin to here, that's not a lot of length, right? It's not hanging very low. But when you take it off and you have it in a sense, in a way that you could measure it next to a tape, that's 15 inches long. Not 15, 18 inches long. My brain loves rounding to even numbers or fives. So I'm sorry if I keep saying 15, I mean 18. But this is 18 inches long, and I know it doesn't look like it when it's, you know, on your neck, but keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for all of these, because these don't look like they're 36 inches long. No, that's 36 inches long, and that is 24, 20, I want to say 24, and then this would be 22 or 20. 20. This is 20. And basically the reason why I did those specific measurements was so that I could show you guys the examples of different kinds of necklaces. So you have choker necklaces, you have princess necklaces, which kind of sit like right here, a little bit on like the collarbone area, and then you have matinee. Tell me if I'm saying that wrong, but I think it's matinee, and they're about 20 to 24 inches. And then you have opera. I almost said Oprah. Opera. You have opera necklaces, which are the longest. They go from 28 to 30, whatever you want inch. So those are the different kind of necklaces that you can also make and different measurements. Alright, so I'm just going to hold my headless model and do a little bit of a recap for you here in case you were writing that down, because I ramble and I would be a terrible teacher. So, recap. Bracelets, average 6 to 7 inches, 6 to 8 inches for women. Men's are 7.5 inches to 9 inches. And then anklets are only 8 to 9 inches. And then chokers are 16 inches. And then princess necklaces are 18 to 20 inches. And then matinee necklaces are 20 to 28 inches. And then, oh, opera. I just had to say that. I was going to say it, didn't I? Opera necklaces are 28 to 36 inches. Ta-da! Now you know measurements of jewelries, and you know necklace styles. Isn't that cool? Whoa. If you guys want to know some more in-depth stuff, like on bracelet styles, or earring styles, like dangles and chandeliers and clusters and feathers, let me know. Let me know in the comments. I feel like I'm gonna say this at the end of every video, but I feel like everyone says it at the end of every video they make too. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next time. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.